What's up, guys? Last video I did some ultrasonic cleaning and ended up dulling some of the parts I was doing. I figured out why that is. I'm going to fix it by actually bead blasting the parts. So I bought the bead blast from Harbor Freight, but right now I have a different media in the sandblaster over there. I got to get the foam fixed so it's sealed off so media is not flying everywhere when I'm spraying, and I'm actually going to do it on some of the engine parts, on some of the brackets. So I pulled the gun and some of the hosing and the bulkhead that goes into the cabinet out of the sandblaster, and we're going to go to the best store ever, Harbor Freight, and pick up some replacement parts for it, as well as some new air tools. So here are the components I'm going to be ultrasonic cleaning, and then sandblasting, and then spray painting. Got my purple power here, gonna mix it up. I've already cleaned these parts with soap and water. You can see like power steering bracket, alternator bracket, battery tray bracket, motor mounts. I'm gonna get those cleaned up, sandblasted, and painted. So before I sandblast anything, I'm going through and resealing the window with new foam, because when I was sandblasting before, all the media was coming out the side and getting everywhere in the air. This is what the part looks like afterwards. Here's my spray paint booth setup. This little food mode. Here's the paint I'm going to be using, hammered Rust-Oleum black. Hey guys, we're back in the garage, working on the 240. It's way too cold to be painting stuff, so I'm just going to get the rest of the brackets out of the engine bay. I got a belt sander, so I'm going to be using that to get the battery tray out, get the other miscellaneous brackets out of the engine bay. So here's the part I'm going to attack first. I'm going to try to just grind down this spot weld and pop the battery tray off. I don't know what else I'll need to get at, but I'll try to get that off first. So the belt sander kind of worked, helped me out a little bit, but I ended up finishing it off with a chisel. And then right here, you kind of got to look for where the spot welds are at and drill those out. So I got that off. Now I have to find the rest of the spot welds and drill that out. So some YouTube videos, when I look it up, you can't really see in their video where the spot welds are at, so I was always like, how do these guys see where the spot welds are? But I think here you can definitely see in this light, there's one here, and I think there's one over there, and I'd assume there's a couple other ones littered about the tray that I'll have to find, but you just kind of got to catch them in the light to see those and then drill them out. So I am so close to having this thing out. But what I had to do is I had to drill out all those spot welds along there, here, and this side, and then hammer the wedge down to bend it back. All right, we're almost there. I know I said that last clip, but we're only connected on this tab and right here on the spot weld that I've already drilled 2 times and hasn't come out yet. Hanging on by a thread now, so yeah, just get that off. And the battery tray is out. So I just removed the power steering bracket from down here. It's pretty rusty, so give you a little before the ultrasonic cleaner. Here's an after. Maybe a little better. Get it in the blaster and see what happens. On this side, I kept using the belt sander. Got a lot of that seam sealer off, and I'm just gonna keep looking for how to take the rest of it out. I got the spot welds and the seam sealer knocked off of this bracket, used to hold the intake on, and I'm just gonna keep bending it, keep drilling it, get that guy off too.
So to get that bracket off, there's actually a little plate in the back that you gotta take off. It holds the screws onto that bracket. So take that off. And then we're almost home. I just gotta keep bending it off, and there we go.
Okay, I'm really happy right now because I actually just got off the last motor mount that I rounded the bolt, and it's finally coming out. So this guy right here is giving me problems. Finally getting it loose after going to town on it with the impact. I finally got a bolt extractor, and it's coming out now with a breaker bar. Yeah, she was nasty. So rounded. I'm probably gonna get the excessive urethane mounts. So right now I'm trying to get the fender off. I got all the 10mm bolts off the top. And I have the side skirt off. But of course I snapped off a screw head right there. And so I'm gonna have to drill that out. I'll probably just do a screw and a nut when I put the fender back on. Fender's off. So here's what the engine bay looks like after today. Got the battery tray out, got that bracket out, got the bracket off for the fuel lines and got that cleaned up. Got that motor mount out, it was a pain in the ass. And then I got the fender off. And then I just kind of vacuumed things up, and that's it. Gonna keep cleaning parts, keep moving along. Alright guys, I'm gonna end the video here. Don't like, don't comment, and don't subscribe.